Howdy folks, welcome to episode 62. Today we're going to eat some pizza, I think, very quickly. And yeah, let's grab, there should be some in here. Here we go. We're going to grab these out of here. So yeah, I kind of, we were doing a bonus episode and I kind of let the food run down there. But yeah, you know what, while we're at it, why don't I pick, why does it seem so dark in here? We're going to pick all this stuff. So yeah, and today what we're going to do is we're going to try to finish up the deco on the hangar and stuff. And I also want to see if I can get the ships into the hangar. And so yeah, I'm going to finish, first we're going to finish this and then I'll go show you the hangar. So yeah, I did a bonus episode in which I did all the extra digging and all that fun stuff. And let's see here if we can put anything in here. I don't think so. Okay. And there. Yeah, I'm going to need to get more fridges and stuff to put up here too. But yeah, so we did the deco, or not the deco, we did the digging out of the stuff, and I actually like just boxed in the rooms and got in, you know, all the stuff that I showed you in last episode. I basically caught up the rest of the base to that level. So let's put all this stuff away here and sort it later. And there we go. And I also need to get some oxygen going. So what we can do is we can also do the oxygen in the bay. So let me check and see if we have a ventilator. We can just make a ventilator here. I think we need a few of them. So let's go like this and we'll find ventilator. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 5 of them. So yeah, that should do us. And we can put those in the, here. We can put those in the base downstairs, and then we're gonna, I need to see if we can actually get the other, let me see, oh, we need to use this. See if we can get the other, the CV into, I don't know if the CV will be allowed to go inside the bay or not, because yeah, that's, so here's what we've got. Let me show you this real quick. So I basically did the, like I said, I did up to the point that we had done in this room. I got all of these sealed in and cleaned up, and you know, got the basic parts, put in the little arches, and we put in little corners here, as you can see. So there's a little bit more painting I need to do, and we're going to paint all this stuff too, and we're going to put in ventilators. I'll have to figure out where to put those, and we'll probably just put them in the roof or something. And another thing I want to do, I think would be really cool, is I think we can put windows along here, like on the next thing. And so I want to do the windows before we actually like put air in here and stuff, because obviously that's going to be a problem if we try to seal things in. Let's do this. We're going to turn off the, there we go. Okay, much better. Turn off the energy wasting stuff, and let me see if we can just actually get this thing directly into the bay. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. There we go. Let me see. Go external view. It's not gonna, is it not gonna let me do it? It's zoomed in. Is it? Why is it not letting me zoom out? Let me see what's going on here. Because it's not letting me zoom out of my view here. Why is that happening? Okay, that's really annoying. Come on, there we go. All right, we get in here. I keep forgetting how low I have to get on that too. I'm thinking I just barely have to lower it, but you pretty much do have to drop it all the way down. So power this off. There we go. And let me see if we have the, well, let's grab the oxygen here too before we forget. But let's see if we have those windows. Yeah, we have 22 of them. Okay, so we can get an idea at least as to what that's going to look like. And let me see, we don't need to get into that. I do need to, I should put oxygen in this. Let's fill that while we're here. Okay. So yeah, let's go check this out here. We'll see if we can get this ship in to... Here we go. Is oxygen off? I don't know why the oxygen is off. Let's see if we can get this ship to go inside. I don't think it's small enough, actually. It doesn't look like it's small enough, does it? It actually looks like it's too big to fit inside that door, even if I wanted to. So let's see how close we can get it. Like this. How close can we get this? Because I think what we can do is let's see, can we tilt it this way? Yeah, we can tilt this just a little bit. Come on. There we go. Okay. Let's see if... Okay, it's going to do that with the thrusters. All right. See what we can do here. If maybe we can reach the hovercraft. I'm not sure that the hovercraft is going to be able to get out of there, is it? I don't think it is. Okay, so we're going to have to move it a little bit farther away, I think, in order to get it in there. So let's go back here. We'll figure this out. We'll figure it out eventually. Okay, we're going to go like this. Remove this a little bit away. There we go. And we're going to turn off thrusters again. Now we should be able to move this. So I think what we're going to move is we're going to move this ship. Yeah, I think we'll move this ship first. We'll get this inside. Get this inside the base. And here we go. So we can park this in one of these spots over here, like this. It's fine for a parking spot. And we can turn it off. There we go. Okay, and then we need to figure out how we're going to get that other thing. Let me grab... Did I grab those windows? I think I looked at them and then I didn't even grab them out of the cargo box. Did I take them? Oh, I did take them. Okay. So yeah, we're going to check out this. We're going to need more of them too. So I want to see what we can do as far as... I want to try this out here, and let me see, that's the texture gun. I need to paint. So we're going to mark a few of these. We're going to, whoops, I want to go like 1, 2, 3, 4, and I want to see how that looks, and I want to try these two here. So let's paint this back. And what we're going to do is we're going to punch this. We're going to punch these blocks out. Oh, you know what I need to do also? I need to do that. That could be disastrous. And okay, so this one isn't really going to work, is it? As far as that goes. And then we're going to do in this, and we're going to try putting in... Do we have ends that we can use? Yeah, we can use these. Should we put them like that? Or should we put them this way? I think, I don't know, we can try different ways too, but I just want to try various things out here and see what we can do. So there's one option, and then here's another, is to go like, I think we could even, let me see, we're standing in this room, right? Yeah. So we could do this, and we could put... Let's see, we're going to do this end here. Like this. No, it's not going to be that one. It's going to be this one. It's going to be this one here. And then we could do these. And these. And then this. Maybe even this piece. We could do something like that. I don't know if that looks right, and we can try on the other corner maybe. On this other corner we can try doing it the other way with these on the outside, but I think that might look a little bit better. Now, down here behind this wall, one of the reasons I really wanted to do this was down here behind this wall is we have this. This looks really cool. I think you'll agree. This looks pretty cool. So we can do this sort of thing and get this marked off. Let's see. Yeah, that one. And whoops. I'm going to do that. And then we're going to try it on this side and see what we can do as far as the blocks on here. I just want to see how it looks here. Because the other thing we're going to have to consider, is how this is going to look compared to the other way. So I'm kind of thinking this inset looks better. I think that looks a little bit better than this. So the other thing to consider though is, let's pick up these again. I just need to remember not to not to walk into this area on foot because it's now 9,000 degrees in there. So let's go like this. So the other thing we could do is, if it really looks that much better inset and it doesn't work as well with this, we could do, let me put this back in here, is we could just do the 2 blocks or the 3 blocks or whatever on these and not make it go around the corner. So let's see if we can make this happen. Is that going to look right? Is that going to look right at all? It's too bad we can't do one that that goes across this block diagonally. We could make it go like that, but that's not going to fit, is it? No, it's not going to fit. So we'll have to do it this way. Okay. Let's see what this looks like. Does that... I mean, that is not too bad. I think this might look better if we paint this too. Let's try this just out of curiosity. Do I want to do that? Or do I want to do... Where'd the other one go? It's right there. Do I want to do this, maybe? And that? I mean, I could do something like that, or even this sort of thing. No, that doesn't work. Or like this. We could do something like this here. And have that. Yeah, I'm honestly, I'm thinking this whole corner bit is not going to work as well, and I think we should do this because it also doesn't break up these lines. I think these lines are kind of important to keep. So I think that's going to be the plan. So let me take out some of these, and we're going to, and we'll take out that, and then we need to put back these. It's going to be here, 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 and let me see. I think we'll do the same thing over here. I think that's what we're going to do. So we're going to take out all these, and we're going to punch out all these blocks. Get these, and then we'll figure out how many. Yeah, we do need to take all these out. Figure out how many we need to craft so that we can actually go back and craft things. Is that going to be a single block? I think it is. I think that's just going to be a single block. That's fine too. That actually works. That will actually work because why is it different on these two sides? Oh, it isn't different. Okay. It's not different. This is the wrong block. That's why. All right. So yeah, what we could do on these is we can put one of these things and have it like that. So I'm going to get the rest of these punched out. Let's get this painted back up too. So we're going to go like this. We're going to do whole block of this one. There we go. And here too. And that's going to come out. Let's see what we've got here. Is that... Huh. Okay. So that block is going to come back out. This one here. There we go. Okay. So yeah, let's get the rest of these blocks. So I think you can see what I mean. I really like this. I mean, we could probably even put force fields in here. I don't think they have a 1x5, so the force fields could get really expensive. And I kind of like the way, I like the styling of these. And we will be able to do some sort of a texturing. We can come up with textures to make these look a lot better. But yeah, let me get the rest of these punched out real quick, and I will be back in a second. Okay, we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need 20 for these two sides. And then we need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So that's 34 and 5, 39, I think. I think we need 39 of them. The other thing we need to do is we need to decide what we're going to do for the ceiling. So let's go get these things crafting, and then we can figure out what we want to do with the ceiling. And this is still sealed up, right? I just need to be careful I don't run into the wrong area, because I can... that's a possibility, and I don't want to, like, die. So, let's see. Let's go back here. And we'll craft some more of these windows, assuming we have the materials. So we need 34. So let's just craft 20, just to make sure we have enough. Because I'm sure we'll use plenty more of these too. Are we really out of glass plates? Huh. So one of the things I need to do too is I need to go up to the ship. I do need to go up to the whatchamacallit, the big ship, and get all of the stuff. I need to bring all of our cargo down and put it in here, because this is now going to be our permanent base. And let me see, I need a cockpit, and I need some small blocks. Let me see here. Oh, it's scrolled down, that's why. I need some just regular steel blocks. 10 will do. Okay. So yeah, we're going to figure out how to get the... There's the oxygen. I thought I had put in an oxygen thingy. So yeah, we need to figure out how we're going to get the small... the hovercraft out of the thing. Let's see what we have as far as building materials, and nothing there, nothing there. Okay, we don't have anything in any of these. I thought I had put stuff in those cargo boxes. I guess not. Okay. Alright, let's do this. The other thing I think we're going to end up doing is we're going to move that repair bay downstairs so that we can repair the hovercrafts and stuff like that too. And the other trick is we are going to need to figure out how to get that big hovercraft into this. There we go. Into this ship. So let's go finish off this and this and this. And here we go. Go back downstairs. I like the teleporter. I wish it didn't do this thing. It should be able to just fade you between screens, you know? But let's stay in this room here. I just need to get a little bit closer so that I'm not running out of space. Okay, so we're going to do... you know what, the other thing we need to do is we need to put up symmetry axis here. I think... Let's see. I think it can do these windows correctly. Let's make sure. So we're going to go like that. Let's double check. I'm trying to run with the... Oh, you know what? I didn't open these up, did I? I guess I need to get these too. And we'll get these. And and this. So yeah, we're still gonna have to figure out the textures and stuff. Let me see here. So let's put in this one and see if it, let's see how it looks on this side. Does it, yeah, it looks like it's doing it correctly. So we're gonna go like this, and oh man, that sound just scared me half to death. Okay, and this, let's see, we can put this in here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have to fix those, but at least the regular pieces will hopefully, because yeah, I don't know if they've added in the capability for those to do symmetry yet. They were doing weird things before to me. Okay. When we built the CV at the beginning of this series, when Hurley and I built that together, we had some problems with the symmetry. Okay, so we're gonna do this, and oh man, that lightning really needs to stop. And that, and come on, that, and then we can go like this. Why do I get the feeling we are out of, why do I get the feeling we're out of pieces, and that I'm like not gonna make it? Am I gonna have enough pieces to do all this? Come on, let's see. Get this piece here. That seems kind of weird that those didn't go in. Do we have all of them? Are we really missing two? Are we just missing two pieces? Two pieces right there, that's it. That's really, okay. Alright, I need to get those in before, like I said, I need to get those in before we, before we put in the ventilators. Because, yeah, it's going to be a problem if we put in the ventilators and then I don't want to have to mess around with pulling the oxygen and stuff. So this room is safe. We're going to turn off the symmetry plane. So it's just this room here in the back that's a problem. So let's go get those two crafted real quick, and then we should be able to move in the hovercraft, I hope. Let's see, I probably should have done that first, so that way if we need to come back up here. And I know I can technically use the constructor from down there, blah blah blah. I just need to put a console in there is what I need to do. Let me see here. We can put in a, do we have deco here? I don't have any consoles on me. I think I have some in the ship. What we're going to make, 2 windows. Let's make those 2. And I need to remember to turn this thing off too, because it uses a lot of idle power now, if I remember correctly. Let's see, advanced constructor, energy and idle. Okay, it says it's only 5 kilowatts idle. I don't know if it actually is, but I don't remember if those 2 numbers are internally referenced from the same point, or if one of them is just in a text file and one of them is internally coded. You know what I mean? Or if one of them is from a different part of the same text file. Okay, let's get this real quickly. Do not run through. And we're going to go like this. And spin this around. There we go, and there we go. Okay, so this room should be sealed off. Everything should be sealed off and safe. We're going to use the hovercraft to make sure. So we're going to go like this, and let's see if we can do this. Trying to decide where I want to do this. I think we're going to go like this. Is that it? Oh man, I don't think that's going to be close enough. I need like another 10, 15 blocks, don't I? Okay, let's see if this room looks like it's sealed, right? Let's check. Yeah, we're good. Okay. All right, this room is sealed. Let's see what, did I put those in here? I didn't, but I have consoles here. Okay. There we go. We can do this. We're going to put a console in here. Let me see. Where can we put that? When we put it next to this. And let's do one of these. We'll do this sort of thing here. Okay. So now we can actually access the advanced constructor. Let's do 10. Let's just do 20 more. I mean, it's not like we're never going to use any more hovercraft blocks, right? Okay. So now we should be able to do this. Go like this. And a little bit more. There. And now we should be able to put this on here. There we go. All right. So now the plan is, you think you can figure out the plan? There. Now we can move this over. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. There we go. Alright, we can move that over. It looks like it's inside now. Let's see. Yeah, it's inside now. Okay. So, we can power that off. And jump out. And we can take this stuff back. We'll get all of our blocks back. Let's do this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28 blocks. There we go. All right. So we've got our hovercraft in, and we're going to have to do the same thing with the big hovercraft. Let's double check and make sure. This is, see, this one shows 22. This one shows 22. This one shows 22. This one shows 22. Okay, so apparently I'm missing a seal on here somewhere. Am I? Am I missing a seal on here? Oh, yeah, I am. Okay. Oh, man, I am so glad. So glad I double-checked that. All right, so let's get out here, and we'll go like this. And we have... Yeah, we have... I was going to say we have a few of those blocks left. All right. Put this in here. And paint that up. Get this one painted with that. Okay, so now we need to decide what we want to do as far as the windowsill here. So let's take off the whole block. And also we need to figure out what we want to do with the ceiling. So I'm kind of thinking, let me see, we can do a medium, right? Yeah. I'm kind of thinking we can do, I kind of think that that looks cool. Let's see what else we can do as far as these textures go. That one looks kind of interesting. It's almost like you're in a cavern. We're gonna paint a little bit more of it, and then we're gonna back off to it. Let's turn on the symmetry plane too, right? Go like that. There we go. And let me see. So this one is going to be this. Oops. I'm not sure how that looks. Let's double check this and make sure that it's now 22. It is 22 in here. Okay, cool. So we've got, see, we've got our base for our different ships and stuff. Because we can park multiple ships in these also. And we can power that off. There we go. But yeah, we've got our base for our different ships and everything. You know what, the other thing we need to decide is what the floor is going to be. What is that? Oh, it's that thing. Okay. So we can do some bricks. We can do some shiny stuff like this. We could do one for the entrance and a different thing for the... That actually looks kind of cool. But yeah, we could do something for the entrance and then something else for the actual parking area. We could do like some bricks. I think that gray is a little... I'm not sure if the gray is what we want to go with, because we need something that's more... I think the marble's going to be too... Yep, it's too shiny. Okay. Let's try this. Too repeaty. I'm kind of thinking that, or maybe this one. No, that one's not ground enough. And that one's probably too messy. Yeah, I think that's a little too grungy. So I'm really... Let me try this one real quick. A little bit too much. Yeah, I think we're going to go with this one. I think we're going to go with this ground here. And I like the stuff that's fallen through the building. Let's see here if we can get all this painted in. And we can figure out, probably we're going to do some color on it too. So I need to decide like what color I want it to actually be. And let me see here. Let's get a little bit closer so we're not painting all the walls and everything. So we need to do some kind of coloring in here. Whoops. Like that. And we'll get these. And then we can decide what kind of coloring and or texturing we can do for the lines. Oh, that's what that sound is. I was hearing that before and wondering what it was, and apparently it's just the stuff hitting. Was that texture was... it's the lights. Okay. So we're going to do the lights in here too. Let me show you this. I'm going to do this with these. And I'm not sure if we're going to keep all of this gray either. I mean, usually you don't make everything gray. And this is going to be a lot easier to see what it's going to look like when we get the texture or the symmetry plane out of the way here. So I don't know. Let me turn all this stuff off just so we can take an honest look here. And let's see which of the ceilings looks better. I think this one looks like it's tiling too much. So I think we're going to go with that one, unless we can find something else that works. And we do have these alien textures. I just think they're kind of boring. Yeah, I think those are kind of boring. And the other thing we could do is like this. But I mean, these aren't special, you know? I want the ones that are the special alien textures. So why don't we go with this for the ceiling. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to do this thing up here. So I do need to add this. Is that just one block above this? It looks like it is. Let's see how that looks. Is that going to go like that? I'm trying to decide how we want to do this. Let's take a look and see. Do we want to go like that? Or do we want to come across completely? I think that breaks it up and it looks bad. Yeah, that really breaks up. I think the vertical lines are more important. So we're going to go like this and keep the vertical lines. We don't want to break up the vertical lines with this stuff. All right, so we're going to do that. We're going to come around here. Let's put our symmetry plane back on. And we're going to go across these. Whoops. We're going to go across these. And it looks like I missed one there. Let me see, what is my frame rate here? Why does it feel like it's... feels like it's jerking or something. Let me see. When I was going across here. No? I guess it isn't. It just feels like it's skipping. Okay. Let's get the rest of this in here. And the other thing we need to do with these textures is we need to figure out this thing here. And what was it we had in the front here that looked cool? I think this looks cool, and then maybe if we go like this on the sides. I don't think it makes that much difference, does it? Does it really make that much of a difference? What if we go No, those aren't gonna work. Yeah, I think this is the best. I think this is the best option here. So we'll go like this here. I know it's kind of subtle to spend that much time painting something that doesn't really visually make that much of a difference, but I think we're also going to do some painting on some of this. Maybe we need some color in here. Everything is like completely gray. So let me get these. Yeah, why don't we go like this, and I'm going to do the whole block on all of these, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, we have all of this painted up, all of the girders anyway, and so I need to do the ceiling too. Fix this too. So yeah, I need to do the ceiling. I'm going to get all of the ceiling done up in this. So let me do that. Alright, I got the ceiling, and I also went and grabbed the floor too. So the other thing I want to check here before we continue is I wanted to see, oh, you can paint these. Oh, cool. Because I'm really thinking that this would look better in yellow, since that's the theme of our base. And I may even want to do something like this. We'll have to figure out what yellow is going to match. Whoops. But yeah, we may even do something like that. We'll probably do a more subtle yellow. Let's check out, yeah, let's go outside and check out what we have on the outside. But yeah, I think we can do something like that, and then we're going to figure out how to mark up the inside of this too. So let me go in here. And we'll take this thing. How much fuel do we have? We're good. Okay. Alright. And we can turn off symmetry plane just so we can see better. We're going to need to move this ship out into space too, I think, because we can't park it here. Now the thing is, I think, last I checked, a CV is not allowed to collide. I don't think you can park a CV inside a base even if you have a huge opening in it. I think the collision boxes just don't work that way. For lack of a better description, they don't happen that way. So what do we have? We have black and yellow here up on the top, and this is just regular old yellow, isn't it? I think it's pretty much, yeah, bright, super bright yellow. Okay. So yeah, we could probably do something like that on the bottom, because yeah, we've got our regular old yellow. We may do a different, I probably want to do a more subdued shade of yellow. So why don't we figure out what we can, we'll get it painted up, and we'll figure out what we can, what we can mark with that. Here we go. Get down in here, and we'll see what we can do. So let's park this, because we're going to be coming back out in this one. We'll just leave it here. There we go. Alright, so we want to do a yellow, but I don't want to do that ridiculous yellow. Let's take this tan. Let me see. Did we use, we didn't use that anywhere, right? We can use this pink too. Why don't we use this? And we're going to go like this. And I should have put the axis back on, but let's just see. We're not going to keep this pink, obviously. We're going to make it match the yellow. And so we're going to go configure, and we're going to make, let's see, let's get where we can see this. And now we're going to configure. And we're going to make, oh, you know what, we can hide that too. Let's see what we can do with the hues. I think we're going to need to get the, is that yellow? That's yellowish. Okay. We need something like that. Let's see what... Yeah, see, that's our saturation. So yeah, what I wanted was something that was yellowish, but more... a lower on the saturation. Maybe... I don't think I want... I don't know. Maybe that looks good. Maybe that'll work. Okay. So we're going to do that. We're going to do a yellowish kind of thing on the sides of these. It just makes them stand out. If everything is gray, it really doesn't... It doesn't work as well. So, and then we're going to paint the rest of this ceiling, and let me see what color I can do as far as, whoops, we're going to configure unhide. We're going to take this tan. How about this pink eraser color? And we're going to paint, is that really? We're going to do that. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to paint all of these up. And actually, I think that's going to be it for episode 62 because we are running out of time here. So, yeah, why don't you join me in episode 63 where we are going to hopefully try to finish this thing, finish painting this off, and then we're going to solve the engineering problem of how to get that giant hovercraft parked in here because this is its bay. So yeah, we're going to finish up the deco on this. I'm going to get this painted and we'll choose a color at the beginning of the next episode. So yeah, I'm going to get that painted, and we're also going to figure out all the markings for the floor. Before we move everything in, there's probably a better time to do that. So we'll figure out what kind of markings we want to do on the floor and everything, because I don't think I just want it to be a giant plain thing. And we'll even put in the repair bay in here and all that. So yeah, join me in episode 63, and we will see you then. Later.